guys, Matt here, bringing you the latest... Oh good, you're awake.
Tony? Where am I? And did you drug me?
Yeah, it's a knockout drug of my own creation. Rohypnol, chloroform, and tequila. I call it Starkquill. Patent pending.
Alright, so why did you drug and kidnap me?
I need your help. You see, Captain America and I are engaged in a bit of a civil war. Oh, because of the superhero registration stuff? What? No, because of Batman v Superman. I thought it was good, but Cap thought it was terrible. We started arguing over who was right, and eventually, we just started fighting over everything. Politics, Star Wars theories, what color the dress is. It became a war that we dragged our friends into. He got Falcon, I got Black Widow. He got Scarlet Witch, I got Black Panther. Neither one of us wanted the Fantastic Four, but both of us wanted Deadpool.
Tony, get to the point. Why do you need my help?
Well, the Civil War movie is out, and just like the egotist that he is, Cap made sure that his name is in the title. He's the egotist. But this could still be my chance to snag victory from him. And that's where you come in. You do movie reviews, so I need you to review Civil War. Only make it look like I'm the good guy and Cap's the bad guy.
What? I can't do that! As a critic, it is my sworn duty to present my viewers with the facts and unbiased opinions, and I will not have my respectable show turn into propaganda for a petty feud.
I'll give you $17,000.
I'll need a swivel chair.
2 minutes later.
Hey guys, Matt here, bringing you the latest in movie reviews. And today, I'm taking a look at Captain America Civil War, or as it should be called, Captain America caused the Civil War because he's a dirty communist.
You're doing great!
So who's in this movie? Well, it's got a bunch of people from previous Marvel movies, and in this one, we also get James Brown, a German guy from Inglourious Bastards, another Brit playing Spider-Man, and Bilbo Watson. What's it about? Previously on Marvel.
Well, now that Ultron's defeated, what's everyone gonna do?
I'm gonna go back to my wife and kids and retire.
I'm gonna go off and see what was up with that cave scene with the pool.
Hulk's just gonna disappear for a few movies. Probably not getting another solo movie anytime soon.
I'll say I'm retiring, but I probably won't, because that's the kind of person I am.
Well, I guess I'll just create a new Avengers team with whatever superheroes are left. Surely there won't be any more earth-shattering threats in the near future.
Keep telling yourself that.
And I'm Ant-Man. And now, this. Well, we start off with a battle with the new Avengers, and it shows off just what makes this new team cool. Captain America throwing his shield, Falcon flying, Scarlet Witch doing her mind powers, and the Vision rocking the rich sitcom dad look. But their battlefield ends up with a lot of collateral damage and casualties indirectly caused by the Scarlet Witch. That's just like Captain America, to surround himself with dangerous individuals that have no respect for human life. This is just like when he attacked Washington, D.C. with a bunch of helicarriers. That was definitely Captain America, not Hydra. Hashtag Team Tony. And Tony Stark is also getting guilt-tripped by old ladies about the damage the Avengers have caused. So Tony allies himself with the Superhero Registration Act called the Sokovia Accords, which would force the Avengers to answer to the world's governments. But Captain America doesn't want to sign the Accords because it's an invasion of freedom or whatever, but he needs to take responsibility for his actions. Need we forget that in the Battle of New York, he deliberately told the Hulk to quote-unquote smash, which cost countless lives? Is this the man you want leading the Avengers? Hashtag Team Tony. So this pretty much causes a split among the Avengers, with half of them siding with Tony to sign the Accords and work for the government, and those who want to be fugitives with Captain America. And pretty much all of the Avengers get in on the action, from founding members like Hawkeye and Black Widow, to newbies like the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. Really, the only Avengers not getting involved are Thor and the Hulk, but they're off doing their own thing in a year and a half. Even Ant-Man joins up, although he sides with Captain America. Which is weird considering this basically makes him a criminal, the exact opposite of a thing he wants to be so that he can stay with his daughter. Plus, does he realize how much Team Tony pays? That could really solve his financial situation.
You're a good sellout, Matt.
Also returning in this movie is Cap's friend Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, but Cap doesn't want to arrest him because he's not actually evil or something. Now Cap's aiding a wanted criminal? This is almost as bad as the time he caused all that destruction in Sokovia by... Wait, wasn't that technically your fault, Tony? I mean, you did create Ultron and all.
$18,000.
Captain America is a threat and a menace! We even get a few new characters in this movie, like Black Panther, who wants to kill the Winter Soldier, and Spider-Man, who pretty much spends the whole movie geeking out over superheroes. And that's why you should all be Team Tony, because we have Spider-Man. And if you don't like Spider-Man, you're a terrorist. Stark 2016. Wait. Tony, are you running for president now?
I don't know, probably.
But the main villain of the movie is Baron Zemo, one of the Avengers' most iconic bad guys who has finally made his way to the big screen, and he's what is that?
What? That's Zemo, the villain of our movie.
That's not Zemo! He looks too... normal!
Well, what did you want? For him to look like what he does in the comics?
Yes! I can't take him seriously as a villain until he puts that purple sock over his face!
Next you'll be telling me that Rita Repulsa should have hair horns.
Yes! So final verdict, 2 web shooters up. Thwip thwip. Now this is a superhero fight night. Everything you love from the Marvel Cinematic Universe returns in full form. The big-scale fights, the humor, the great characters, the stellar acting. And considering this is from the same directors that did Captain America the Winter Soldier, it has the same great action that was in that movie, only on a much bigger scale. But it also takes the Marvel movies to a place we've never seen before. It shows just how destructive these big superhero movie battles can be, and how these people need to be held responsible for this stuff. But fortunately, this dose of realism doesn't bog the movie down with unnecessary amounts of darkness and depression. It gives it just the right amount to highlight the severity of the situation. And all the characters have their time to shine in this movie, but special mention goes to the new characters they had to introduce. Black Panther has made his presence known as a future heavy hitter of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Spider-Man is just as great. Tom Holland's performance combines the dorkiness of Tobey Maguire with the humor of Andrew Garfield. Honestly, he might be the best live-action Spider-Man to date. And despite the changes made to his character, Zemo is still an effective villain. Without giving anything away, they gave him a new sympathetic backstory that makes him so much more than just your standard Nazi bad guy who wants world domination. He's still a brilliant schemer and manipulator, and he kind of fixes the problem with the lackluster villains of the MCU. I mean, aside from Loki. And Kingpin. And Kilgrave. Man, how great are the Marvel Netflix shows? But despite all this extra stuff thrown into the movie, it never feels overcrowded. And at its heart, it's still about Captain America and how he... I can't do this anymore. The money's not worth it. I'm sorry, Tony, but he's the star of this movie.
So was I.
The movie's still about Captain America, his beliefs, and his relationship with his teammates and friends, especially Tony and Bucky, and it does a great job of following up on a lot of plot points from Captain America too. So is it the best Marvel movie ever? I don't think so. But it's probably in my top 10, maybe top 5 Marvel movies. And if anyone's wondering, I'm actually more on Team Cap with this movie. I'm sorry, but all the Sokovia Accords would do is pass the blame from the superheroes to the world governments. It wouldn't actually save any lives. People would still die, and the only thing that would change is who the buck gets passed to.
Matt, consider what you're saying here. I'm willing to pay you more than what Jarvis makes in a year.
You don't pay me anything, sir. Not since you replaced me with that Irish chippy.
I don't care, Tony. I'm not gonna sell out anymore. I have to present these reviews in an unbiased way, and this whole Civil War thing is completely silly and overblown. You and Cap are friends. You shouldn't be fighting right now. You guys have bigger things to worry about here, like, oh, I don't know, a giant purple space conqueror with a magic glove?
I guess you're right. I have been kind of an idiot recently. But how's Cap gonna forgive me now? I've pretty much destroyed our entire friendship.
Well, you're a smart guy, Tony. You'll figure something out. And if Cap's really your friend, he'll forgive you.
I think I know what I have to do.
Then do it, Tony. Save this bromance.
2 days later.
This just in, Tony Stark has just proposed to Captain America outside of Avengers HQ.
Well, I figured this is the only way to end the feud, and this is basically what the fans want anyway, so why not turn this civil war into a civil union? Hey everyone, I'm getting married! Woo! Who needs pepper?
Well, good for them. Matt, where did you... Oh, for the love of Johnny, start packing. Matt moved again.